This is part 4 of my conversation with Liam Crotty. For parts 1 through 3, please click the links in the description. Coming from someone who's not a fan of either team, who do you predict will win next year's Field of Dreams game? Do you have the Cubs winning or the Reds?
I mean, that is very tough to figure out now. But have they set a date? Is it going to be played probably around the same time?
I do not know if they set a date for next year yet. I would think it would be around the same time.
If it obviously that can change, that probably will change by next year. But if it's going off of kind of this year, I would expect the Reds to win. I don't know. I really wouldn't have a score prediction for you. I just don't know what the Cubs are going to look like. I mean, Peter, I went to the game at Wrigley back in Game 2 of the Chi-Town series, and you've seen Major League, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember the scene in the first movie when Rachel Phelps is giving out the camp invite list to like the executives, and the one guy goes, "I've never heard of half these guys," and then the next guy blurts out, "This guy's dead." It felt like that because
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know this roster. I know Contreras was still playing.
Yeah.
Who's the shortstop?
Contreras, Jason Hayward's still there.
Hayward was out. Like,
Oh,
one or two more guys were out that I knew of. Middle infielder. Yeah, I would probably pick the Reds, but obviously that can all change.
yeah. It all depends on what happens, during the off season and next season, depending on, what happens with the next baseball season. I'll get to that in a second. For me, I obviously will go for the Cubs, but it's, again, all depends on what could happen. I mean, if Nick Castellanos by chance comes back to the Cubs, well, who knows? Really. I mean, it could end in the whole game could end in a Castellanos deep home run deep to left field that'll make it a 4-0 ball game. Trying to go off the that one
good meme.
that meme. Yeah, still a very good meme.
It is a very good one.
Yeah, but for me, I would say the Cubs, hopefully. One last question. Of course, is depending on the status of COVID-19 and whatever happens with this new collective bargaining agreement, because the old one's going to be up December 1st. God willing, there's no strike next season. Who are you predicting to win it all in 2022?
Well, hopefully the White Sox can make a good run. I knew it would be really tough for them to make a run this year, just because no one really on the team, besides a select couple, even have playoff experience, and hopefully at least a little taste of it, gives them a chance. So I'm hoping they can make a run at it, but I don't know. I like San Francisco. I like the Dodgers, Atlanta. I expect them. I don't think right now the NL Central, even with Milwaukee, I just don't think they have the strength to go that far. So I would expect probably the same, a few to get in. I think the American League is going to be up for grabs. Houston will be there. I expect the White Sox to win their division again. And we'll see with the East, with Boston and the Yankees. That's always interesting. One can win the division, the other's going to make it into the wild card.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Dodgers and the Giants, good old former Brooklyn, Manhattan rivals.
Oh, yeah.
Way back in the day. You want to talk about a good baseball documentary? Watch. It's on YouTube. It's about 2 hours long. It's combined into two parts. It's one of the HBO sports documentaries. It's The Ghost of Flatbush Avenues, where the Brooklyn Dodgers used to play. And it was made back in like 2007, so excuse the graphics a little bit, but it's a good baseball documentary on the culture of the Dodgers when they were in Brooklyn, their rivalry with, and there's one on HBO Max too. It's the shot heard around the world with a Bobby Thompson home run. Maybe the most famous play of all time in baseball. Those two rivalries, even though they had the Yankees too, so they had New York used to have three baseball teams right in the three boroughs, right there. So that'd be my recommendation to you.
Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. As for my prediction for winning it all next year, I'm with you. I really don't know. The White Sox, I should say, are looking pretty good. So they could have a chance. There's that small part of me, again, showing my bias, that hopes that Cubs management can wake up and actually make some good acquisitions this year, and they can go on a surprise big run, which would be cool to see. But it all depends. First things first, that there's no strike next year.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. Well, Liam, I want to thank you so much again for appearing on this Corner Talk, and be sure to check out more episodes of My Corner of the World and future Corner Talks to come. Got a couple special plans for the holidays too, and be sure to leave a comment on YouTube and other social media platforms. Spread the word about this podcast. And Liam, thank you so much for coming on.
Pete, thank you for having me on. I was really excited to get to talk a little baseball, and hopefully maybe I'm another guest on another show about whatever it is. It was good to hear from you again. Good to see you. It's been quite a while, but wishing you the best of luck in your future endeavors.